At Irish 31, we pride ourselves on the attention to detail. We are a small pub, usually 3,500 square feet, give or take, but it really puts an emphasis on maximizing every inch of the pub. When I talk about the finishes, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the granite countertops, the wood beams, the light fixtures, the bathrooms, the flooring, the stools, the backsplash. Every detail is meticulously planned out ad nauseum, and it's a very painful exercise. And why do we go through that exercise? It's to perfect and nail the overall execution to provide the ultimate guest experience. Our goal is for them to say one thing: wow, that was an amazing experience. That was the nicest Irish pub I've been into, and I can't wait to go back.
Well, our standard being so high and legendary, I mean, it would have been easier if we would have went with good, but being that it's legendary, that means a lot of times we get caught in the crunch of being busy, gluten-free and allergies, and we still take the time to come out and approach the table personally, which leads for that ultimate experience people love.
Every store features indoor-outdoor seating, community tables, tufted leather booths, and wall-to-wall televisions you can see from every seat. The bar features our custom green marble counters, hand-glazed emerald green tiles, wall-to-wall whiskeys, custom metal and wood accents, and beautiful lighting at every location. From the dramatic back bar to the vintage-inspired photographs and custom murals, Irish 31's design is a contemporary take on a traditional Irish pub with a refined look but a casual atmosphere.
So the heartbeat of every pub, and this will never change, it's something I'm very proud of, and it's a heartfelt moment when we came up with these quotes. The first one in Hyde Park was for my daughter. No man ever wore a scarf as warm as his daughter's arm around his neck. That speaks for itself. And then I had one for my son, which was every father should remember that one day a son will follow his example instead of his advice. To me, that depicts everything that we're about in this pub. We're about family, we're about heart, we're about warmth, we're about substance, and you know, it's in every pub that you walk into, Irish 31, you will see those quotes on the back bar. That will never change because our values will never change. And to me, it's the cleanest, most accurate, most straightforward way to communicate our values is through those two quotes. So when a dad is sitting down at our bar having a beer and eating some food and having a good time, and he looks up, and whether he has a son or a daughter, or hoping to have a son or a daughter, I think that will resonate with his heart and understand that we are so much more than an Irish pub.
When we started with the Irish 31 team, we began with the website redesign. We really wanted to showcase that this was not your average pub. We did this by focusing on beautiful photography, capturing not your average pub food. We took what was one page front and back of a menu and turned it into a beautiful booklet that we incorporated branding elements on the back of a wood grain panel. It was one of my favorite projects to work on. So now taking that sophisticated brand that we developed for the menu and the website, we wanted to showcase how much fun Irish 31 is. So we took the I-31 icon and incorporated it into some really quirky, fun Irish sayings on the back of all the uniforms. So now that we've established that Irish 31 is elegant and not your average Irish pub, also has a quirky side that can be fun, Irish 31 is really known as the people's pub. We wanted to showcase somewhere within the restaurant, encourage people to really engage in posting, sharing their experience that they have at Irish 31. That's where the Instagram wall was created with over 450 photos that were handpicked by our team of people who have been to the pub and shared their experience with the hashtag Irish 31. One of the most challenging yet rewarding projects we worked on was the I-31 whiskey label. We wanted the label to reflect elements of the pub. That's why we introduced the vintage football player in the background, the I-31 icon on the front, and we wanted to tie in the fact that it is the people's whiskey, just like it is the people's pub. Whenever we're working on projects for Irish 31, it is a combination of modern and fun and upscale and refined.